Do you want to manage your database and pipeline more effectively? Tune into Agent Hacks right now. The real estate industry is full of people doing things a certain way because that's how they always have been done. These are not those techniques. If you want to get punched in the throat with the most aggressive and innovative ways to generate business and run your real estate practice, check out Agent Hacks. So if you don't know what a database is, stop the video now and figure out where you're going to be keeping all your leads. Because as you grow in the real estate business, you've got to have a place where you can keep all your people organized. You know how to contact them. You update the notes. You know what they're looking for because things change. And once you start managing more than 10, 15, 20 people in terms of leads or prospects, you've got to have a place where you can keep it all organized. So get a database first. Don't even listen to the rest of this video if you don't have one. If you do, here's where the hacks are going to be. There is a clear 4-step process that's going to allow you to manage your database more efficiently, more effectively, and ensure you don't let business slip through the cracks because you're not following up. And this comes from Boomtown ROI. So they run a company where they build websites for real estate agents, have a back-end CRM, very robust. And a lot of their coaches recommend a Big 4 management system. So there's really 4 simple steps. The first one is anytime you talk to a prospect, you log the call in the system. Maybe you're emailing them. Make sure you email through the system. Maybe you're texting them. Do the same thing. Log the communication in the system is number 1, and I'll give you a couple additional pieces there. Make sure you add them if it's a call coming right to your office, so put them in the CRM, then log the call, and make sure their name is correct. So all that comes in the input. You want to make sure the call's logged, the information's there, you got great notes, you know what you're talking about. Step 2, check the status and make sure it's the appropriate status. Most real estate CRMs, most real estate databases, you can list people as like hot or nurture or watch or qualify because you haven't spoken to them yet. So make sure their status is accurate so you can prioritize how you're going to follow up, nurture, and prospect every day. The third one is to set the follow-up task. Make sure you know when you're going to be contacting these people next. Because if you don't set the task, you're never going to do it. It's not going to happen. You're going to forget. That's why they have these systems in the first place. So make sure you set the follow-up task. And a little bonus hack there is if someone says, call me in a month, call them back in 2 weeks. These aren't just our leads until they sign a contract with you. They're other people's leads too. And lastly, the fourth one is make sure you have some sort of alert set up where they're getting relevant real estate information. Recent sales in their neighborhood if it's a seller. Homes that might be of interest if it's a buyer. Make sure they're getting some sort of feed from you where you're not just following up every couple of weeks, you're delivering value and giving them the information you want. You follow those big 4, you're going to be amazed at how much more engaging you will be working your CRM and how much more business you're closing because you're following up like you're supposed to. Any questions, you know where to reach me. Otherwise, I'll be back next week.